Hello, 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 and welcome to the Good Vibes Lifestyle live stream happening every Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm so glad you're here. Also, streaming to Instagram Live right now. So, if Instagram is your preference, you can watch this episode there too. I'm Leslie Klein, and I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so happy that you're here. And, I'm the host of Good Vibes TV, and this is the website, good-vibes.tv. And I do a formal TV talk show all about where I interview enlightened influencers and find out how they raise their vibration. Also, this live stream is more of a casual kind of program where I talk about all the ways we can live the good vibes lifestyle. So I'm in the process of creating a movement, getting us to raise our vibration so we can thrive because we are in an energetic universe, and as we move more and more into the age of Aquarius, it's important for us, I believe, to learn about how our energy works and how we create things in life using energy. This is information that mystics and shamans and esoteric teachers from the past have known how to do this. It showed up in the book The Secret, but this knowledge has been around. It's just been hidden from the masses. So I want to empower you to learn this information so you can better understand how you can create the life that you want, which is a life hopefully of love and prosperity and all the good vibes that there is. So remember, fear on the bottom, love at the top, live in the good vibes zone, which is the zone of love. Love, joy, peace, all the good things. All right. So, I love to talk about the astrology. And what I want to let you know is today is the full moon. And it actually happened about 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago. Full moon. It's in the sign of Leo, and it happens today. So happy full moon. Now, the full moon, we feel the energy. It's maximum right now, especially that we just hit the maximum point where it's exactly full at 12:54 p.m. Eastern time. But you feel the energy of the full moon about 2 to 3 days prior and 2 to 3 days after. So you can use this energy of the full moon during any of this period of time. So basically, the seeds that we planted on the 11th of January, which was the new moon, are just starting to sprout. So this is kind of where we are in the cycle. Every 2.5 days or so, the moon moves into a different sign. So it's in the full moon, but it's also in the sign of Leo. And I don't know if you know Leo's. Leo is the astrological sign of the lion. It rules the heart. Also, the sun is the planet that goes with Leo. So Leo, the energy of Leo is to shine, to show up, to be the speaker on stage, or shine your light on whatever it is that your talent is, sharing your voice, and especially things from the heart. So think about those things today as you enjoy the full moon. And what I love to do on the full moon is to focus on my intentions, the things that I'm growing and wanting to manifest in my life. And what I completed a couple of weeks ago with Colette Baron Reed, she did a free vision board challenge. So my vision board, and I was thinking about sharing it with you, but it's kind of personal. But if you reach out to me, especially on YouTube, and comment, and you want to see my vision boards, I have one for Good Vibes TV and I have one for my life, like 8 different areas of my life. I would be happy to share them with you. But I want to get some feedback from you. So if you want to see my vision boards, let me know in the comments, and I will share them with you next time. But so today is a full moon, and one technique, and I actually did it last night a little bit, is just bathe in the light of the full moon. Just receive that energy because it's energy that we get from that full moon, and light up, the shadows that are in your life. Um, just meditate under the light of the full moon, and the other thing is, like, if you have a vision board or a list of intentions, or the intentions that you set on the 11th on the new moon, you can bring those out and and just fill those up, bless those, consecrate them with the light of the full moon. And this empowers them and helps them to shine, especially that this is a Leo full moon. So we want, whatever it is that we want to focus on and shine and bring light to. So anyway, so that's some thoughts on the full moon and how to work with that energy. This past 20th is when I talked about it this last week, where Pluto has gone now into the sign of Aquarius, and it's going to be there for the next 20 years. It does retrograde for a couple of months in September into November this year, but then from there on out, another 20 years, it is in the sign of Aquarius. And this is one of the signatures or signs uh, that we are in the age of Aquarius, and the Aquarian energy has to do with the internet, and it's an air sign, and lightning, and humanitarianism. And I've talked a little bit about Aquarian qualities, but we're in that age. Now, so you will see more and more things, and it's a quickening time, a time where things are moving faster. And I'm sure that you have experienced this, because it's almost like information overload sometimes, where we get too attached to our devices and YouTubes, and we're just, you know, grabbing information. But we need to take time to digest that information and sort it out and figure out what information is helpful to us. So it's very important to take the time to be still and to meditate, to kind of stop all the incoming noise from outside and kind of get internal, go into your internal self, and just kind of tap in with your higher power, so that you can be in that still place, because the world's going to get crazy, especially this year. That's what they're all predicting. There's going to be more and more craziness, I want to say, out there. Just too much information. Um, Especially, like Uranus is it's energy that's very like lightning. It's very fast, very unexpected. So they're expecting a lot of quantum leaps happening this year. So quantum leap to the next level, by getting into this energy, doing your meditations, and all. So anyway, so Pluto in Aquarius, we're already into that energy, and I believe it's on the 27th that Uranus will go direct. So then, starting January 27th, all the planets will be direct motion, not retrograde, but direct, which means there'll be a lot of energy of things moving forward. So just be prepared and, ride that wave to create the life that you want, because you're in charge. We're not victims, we are creators. So take back your power and create the life and the world that you want. All right. So let's talk about the Oracle of the Month. So this month I've been using the Angels and Auras deck by Radleigh Valentine and Douglas Fraser. Looks like this. Oops. Well, my virtual screen is not going to let me show you that picture, just the book, but you see it on the screen, Angels and Auras, and that's the box there. All right, so let us pick a card for all of us that are watching right now. And there is no time and space. It's just now. So whenever you watch this, and a card just popped out, so when you have a jumper card like that, that's the one. Okay, so here is the card, and I think we've got this one before. It's called See the Humor, number 33. And let's see if I can show you this. There we go. See the humor. Levity, perspective, wisdom, and playful. Number 33. See the humor. And again, I want to let you look at the card while I read the information here. So, see the humor. Sometimes the universe likes to surprise us. From curveballs to changed plans, you've become a master at adapting with a joyful perspective. Laughter is the best medicine, and your knack for helping others see that gift is a true gift. Um, there may be those around you right now who are pretty grumpy about life. Try to help them see the humor in their situation. These kinds of actions raise the vibration of the planet. This is part of your life purpose to help lift the spirits of those around you. Very interesting. And the colors, because this Angels and Oracles deck has colors with each of the angels, each of the cards. So the color activation is for light and dark green. And light green is the epitome of joy. This energy will give you a playful approach to all troubles and concerns, whereas dark green will help you see the message the universe is trying to convey. So light and dark green, you can wear those colors or put them in your environment, meditate on those, and yeah, laughter. So with, I was talking about Uranus being the electric planet of unexpected things and surprises. So when these surprises happen, which we are expecting more and more surprises and unexpected things to happen, laugh at it. See the humor in it and laugh. And that raises your vibration. It raises the vibration of the person that you're with. And it also, because we're all connected, we're all one. When we raise our vibration, we're raising everyone else's vibration too. So this is the power of knowing that we are one. So, when we love ourselves, we're loving other people too. And if everyone's doing that, we're all raising the vibration of the planet. So see the humor in things, especially if some unexpected things happen. And if you like this deck, or any of the books or things that I mentioned in any of my content, go to my Amazon store. And the easiest way to get there is just go to good-vibes.tv, and you'll see a link tree there that has a button that takes you right to the Amazon store. So one of the books that I've been reading is this Limitless Expanded Edition by Jim Kwik, and it's all about brain health. So I've been wanting to just share tips from the book. It helps me to integrate this information, and then hopefully it helps you gain new information if you didn't already know this, or reminders if you did already know this. So I'm in the part of the book that talks about the brain and being healthy and energy for the brain. So he talks about the top 10 brain foods that are good for us. And I want to go over these top 10. So the first one, and you may or may not know this, and if you do, let me know in the comments. If you don't, that's okay too. But if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I can see them as we're doing this broadcast. So avocados, why are they so good for us? Well, they have monounsaturated fat, which helps maintain healthy blood flow. The next on the list is blueberries. Blueberries are great because they protect the brain from oxidative stress. They reduce the effects of brain aging and also help improve memory. Next one on the list is broccoli. Love broccoli. Broccoli is great because it's a great source of vitamin K, which improves cognitive function and memory. Next on the list is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is great, and you want to do like 70% cocoa in there, or cacao, the cocoa bean. 70% or more is considered dark chocolate. And why dark chocolate is great is because it helps focus and concentration. It also stimulates the endorphins, which are the happy hormones. And the darker the chocolate, the better. Yes, there is sugar in there, but usually the ones, if you're getting the 70% or more dark chocolate, they don't have as much sugar because they know that people are eating it for health purposes. So dark chocolate. Next on the list of the top 10 brain foods are eggs. And eggs are great because they have memory improving, brain boosting choline. And that helps with memory and boosting the brain. Next on the list, green leafy vegetables. And the green leafy vegetables like kale, cabbage, Swiss chard, They all have vitamin E, and vitamin E helps reduce the effects of brain aging, and it has folate, which also helps with memory. Next, top 10 food for the brain are salmon, sardines, or caviar. And the reason those are good for you is because they're rich in omega 3s, omega 3 essential fatty acids. They help reduce the effects again of brain aging. Another food to add to your diet is turmeric. And turmeric is actually an herb. Um, Turmeric reduces inflammation in the brain, it boosts the antioxidant levels and improves oxygen intake. The thing with turmeric that you want to remember is that you want to add some pepper, black pepper, to turmeric because that your body it helps your body absorb the turmeric more. If you only have turmeric with no black pepper, your body won't absorb it as quickly. So add that black pepper whenever you're using turmeric, and it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. It's more like if you had a teaspoon of turmeric, maybe like a quarter or eighth teaspoon of pepper to match. So that again helps with inflammation in the brain. The next brain food is our walnuts, and walnuts are great because they are contain high levels of antioxidants and vitamin E, and those protect the neurons and brain aging. They're high in zinc and magnesium, and those two items are really good for your mood. Zinc and magnesium. Zinc is also really good for preventing colds. So that was the ninth one. And the last one is water. Water, because our brain is 80% water. And dehydration, when we're not drinking enough water and our brain gets dehydrated, that's what creates brain fog, brain fatigue, and slower reaction and thinking. They had tests where the people that had well hydrated brains did better on test than people that didn't that had dehydrated brains. So so those are the top 10 brain foods to add to your diet. Now, maybe you're already adding some of these into your diet, which is great. Or maybe you may have forgotten or you might have known, but this is just a reminder. Add these things, new year, new beginnings. Let's all eat healthier for our brains and include these 10 foods in our brain for in our diet for our brain. And you can get this book at my um, uh, Amazon store. And also, he still has, if you buy the book, you want to buy it at an Amazon store, you get the receipt and go to this website, Quick Brain, and that's KWIK brain.com/limitless dash expanded. And he has like $344 worth of freebies that you can get, including a test that he does where you can see what type of brain type you are based on his system. So that is Jim Quick. All right, Jim. Now, last week's tip to raise your vibration was to try box breathing. Now, were you able to do that? And if you don't remember, box breathing was breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, breathing out for 4 counts, holding that out breath for 4 counts, then breathing back in, kind of like a box. And you can go from 4 counts to start and grow it to like 6 counts or more. So that was the box breathing. Whoops, and I didn't put it on the screen, so there we go. That was last week's tip to do the box breathing. Now, this week's tip is to script your perfect day. And with the full moon today, great time to do it because you get all that energy. So, what does that mean, scripting your perfect day? You may have heard of journaling. Journaling is very general, and there are very many types of journaling, but scripting is kind of describing your perfect day, from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to sleep. Like if you had the most perfect day and you could just create it, write it down. And then once you've written it down, read it and feel it, and this could be something you read every day, your perfect day. As you read it and feel it, you're you'll be attracting that to your life. So it's a really excellent tool to raise your vibration. And if you're scripting for your perfect day, you're going to be feeling the feelings of being in that state. And when you're doing that, you're raising your vibration. So it's really cool. So please try that and let me know how it goes for you. And I've done it before and I really love it. And it's just really great to have that kind of like in the back of your mind. And your subconscious here, here senses it or knows it too, and will bring things to your life to create the life that you're wanting. All right. So I wanted to share with you, and I don't know if I did last week. There is a website I found very cool called the newparadigminstitute.org. And this is let's see, should I show you? Let me see if I could share my screen. Here we go. There we go. Let's see if can you see that? Yeah. So this is the New Paradigm Institute. And basically, this is all related to the UAPs and the UFOs. So it's kind of like a site where you can go to get updates on what's going on with this whole UAP situation. And one of the actions that you can take right now is asking Congress to hold the hearings about with the whistleblowers. And so, there's this whole disclosure thing happening if you're not already aware of it. And I really love this website because it's all about changing our worldview. The concern is that for people to to accept that there are UFOs out there, that we're part of a bigger cosmic family, can be mind blowing for some people. And we really need to kind of open our minds to that possibility and seeing our worldview differently. So, this New Paradigm Institute is all about helping people to do this, not just in the United States, but all around the world. And this was founded by Daniel Sheehan, who is an acclaimed civil rights and constitutional attorney. And he's dedicated this to advocating the public release of information held by the government regarding UAPs, which are unidentified anomalous phenomenon, or UFOs, which was the unidentified flying objects acronym that we're all used to. So check it out. The mission statement they have is to inform the public of the true facts surrounding the UFO ET phenomenon and to mobilize them to secure full and responsible disclosure of the information about UFO technology and non human intelligent visitors, which have been held secret from the Congress for 80 years by the military intelligence aerospace industry complex. So this guy, he's an attorney, and he's been helping Dr. Stephen Greer with disclosure. And so he's employing strategic litigation, policy development and implementation, deep research, public and academic education, and national, international, and grassroots organizing. So this website is all part of that. So check it out. The New Paradigm, let's see, stop screen. NewParadigmInstitute.org. You can sign up there, then you get on their email list. And taking action, you put in your address, it tells you who your Congress people are, so it automatically sends the letters to them. They make it very easy to be an activist, and I love that because we need to be part and influence in a positive way our environment and not just be victims but take action. Okay, so final thing I want to talk to you about is this book by Ron Moorhead called Quantum Bigfoot. So I've been blessed with the opportunity to interview Ron Moorhead. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. There's only one O. There we go. Ron Moorhead, he's the author of Quantum Bigfoot and also Voices in the Wilderness. And I have a little clip to play for you from the show. Now, part one has already aired. It is on the YouTube channel. Just go to good-vibes.tv and check that out. And part two is coming this Sunday at noon. It'll be premiering. So check this out. Here is a little bit from the episode. When you actually saw Bigfoot for the first time.
Yes. Well, Bill and I came into camp to bring supplies in on our horses, mules, and he was getting the packs undone while I was trying to fix something for dinner to eat. And it just started getting dark, it was dusk, and when we started hearing the whooping sounds and the pounding sounds and different sounds going on, we knew that was them. In fact, we saw a big, huge track on the trail coming in, and no one else had been in there yet. So we knew probably they were around, but the next day we knew that they had got there before we did. And I found that out from a track I found next to the doorway shelter. And
how big was the track?
I think it was 19 inches. Yeah.
Okay. And in the book, it said that you had from 18-inch to 24-inch tracks that you've seen up there.
Right. And this one we found right outside the shelter, I opened the door is just a log between two big trees. It's what the doorway is. And I came out and saw this thing to the right of that, and it had a Bill's dust cover, which he didn't realize he'd lost it going into the shelter that night. So I knew it hadn't been mashed down, so the track had been made prior to us getting there. And also there was some fresh twisted off alder up on the roof of the shelter, which we found that day. And they'd been twisted off over the spraying pan. They were that big around, huge. A human could not twist it off like that. They were green. We knew they were fresh because we had just replastic. I say replastic because we put plastic over the top and then deadfall on that to keep the rain out with our shelter. And these things, all the other brush that we put up there during that summer was dried up. This was fresh. So anyway, that was exciting. I thought, that was the night. They were trying to be friendly, I think, and trying to say something to me. I don't know what, but I started mimicking back at them, thinking, underestimate what we're dealing with, really. I got to say that, because we had no idea how intuitive they were. We were learning, I got to tell you that, but because they could outfox us every time we tried to set up a camera trap or something. They seemed to go around it. And the only thing we got to capture was their recordings, and which is shown to be why I'm with you today.
Right. Well, here is that recording where you actually interacted with them.
Hope I ain't saying nothing bad to them.
That's
amazing.
Actually, that's the night I recorded the samurai cry, they call it. And one was behind me, I think it was the big male, and he comes shooting down through the trees really fast, and down to where we think there was two others, a female and an adolescent. And I got the adolescent recorded too, and it just, yeah.
So that was Ron Moorhead, and that's part of the episode part one. So you can check the whole thing out. And yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm saying we need to expand our mindset, our worldview, because it's not just about ETs. It's about other creatures that live on our planet, like Bigfoot, but communicating with them and interacting with them in a positive way, in a loving way, in a respectful way, not in a way where, oh, there's something different from me, I must kill it, which is the old way of thinking. So I hope you get to check that out. And I don't see any comments right now, so I thank you for watching. And I'm going to end here with a slide that has all the different social media where you can reach Good Vibes TV and myself. And I just want to thank you for watching today, and have a happy full moon. May you manifest all your desires and create heaven on earth. So raise your vibration and thrive. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.